Hello, so it is another day. Obviously. I've just come back from a driving test, my brain's a bit fucked up. I think I had like 7 hours sleep, but I am really tired still. I woke up and I was like, oh no, I gotta get up and drive. But the driving lesson went well actually, and turns out that I'm a good driver, he said. I've just got to work on a few little things, and next week we're going to be doing mock tests, because my test is in like 6 weeks. So I'll be doing mock tests. I'll be going over to Merthyr, driving around town and like pretending to be I'm in the tests, and then I can work on the little things that fuck me up. Because like I haven't got anything major on, but it's just like little minors, and that means like if you have too many minors, you're a paedophile. But no, if too many minors, you fail. So you know, I'm thinking of all the different little jokes I could have made up then. Like I could have had minors equals paedophilia, or minors equals pits. But yeah, tumbleweed. You could probably have background music, and it's because I'm playing Diablo 3 with my brother. Well, I'm not playing with my brother, I'm just talking to my brother. So let's see if he wants to say anything. Let's check if he wants to say anything. Let's have a look. Does he want to say anything? Let's check. Is he gonna say anything nice, or is he gonna be horrible? We shall soon find out. Oh, that's nice. I was actually expecting him to say something absurd then, because that's what he's like. You've seen him before, he was in a vlog called Siblings. Oh, that's nice, he's being polite. Anyway, it's enough airtime for Sean. Oh shit, that's really close to my face. Hello. That's intimate. So yeah, I've just been playing Diablo 3 and stuff, because it's really fun. It's a really fun game actually, and now that the servers seem to be a bit more polite. The servers seem to be a bit polite, I was reading at the same time. The servers seem to be a bit more reliable, so everything's a bit nicer, you know. Yeah, so I'm sitting here, I've got my coffee. Alright, well, now we just said something totally absurd. Look at that. I'm a brain dead little cunt apparently. That's not nice. I'm gonna have to check my light down a sec, okay? 2 seconds. Hi, do you like my top? Do you like my jeans? I love my jeans. They're lovely. Lovelies. But yeah, parked the drive-in again. I didn't even sweat this time. I usually sweat from my armpits when I drive. They're dry. Yay! I should have paused. They're dry. Yeah, no sweating. Another thing that's stupid too, right? I want to talk about, speaking of sweat. You buy like antiperspirant stuff like I use. Sure for men. Sponsor. I wish. But no, I use this. Like, besides the fact that it freezes the fuck out of my armpit and it actually stings a little bit, so maybe I'm opening too close, I don't know. But it never actually stops me from sweating, it just makes my armpit hair like matte. You know what I mean? No. Silly chanchies. You know? And, hey Jid, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, Smeesh? CJD? Are you good, Jazz? Are you a princess? Princess of Persia, yeah. Yeah. You can't slow down time though, can you? Because you're not that exciting. No. All my games. Sean's Lost box set. Did you see the Game of Thrones finale? Orgasm. It's funny, right? Because right at the end, I'm about to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it actually, but right at the end you see something and you're like, yeah. And my stepfather was like, that was a boring ending, fucking. And I'm like, are you stupid? The very start of the show showed the same thing. You knew that was going to come at some point, you know. You can't moan about that, you know it's going to come from the first ever episode. If you don't work that out, if you don't spoilers, don't work it out. If you did work it out, spoilers! Too late.
Hi, Sally.
But yeah, I fucking loved it. Daenerys, awesome. Jon Snow, awesome. What happens at the end? Awesome! What happens to Tyrion? That's a shame. But then, you know, they're all bastards. And I'm stretching a second, so look. And I'm pausing at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone. That's lovely. I'm like a little ninja with this blackness, you know. My screen's died. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop talking to my brother because he's distracting my brain and I can't cope with all this. I always take a bottle of water with me to go to the driving lesson. Back some water. Sponsor. The problem is, I drink water like when we have a little pit stop. Actually, today I drove for an hour straight. Like when we have a little pit stop, I drink some water. And then, over time, I need to have a piss. And as I'm driving around, it's like because the roads around here are like a little bit rubbly. You know? Doesn't help my bladder. So I come home. I'm like, hi ma, bye ma, run to the toilet. For like 5 hours. It's all good. It's all fun. And yeah, 2 tags. That's a nice little chat, isn't it? But yeah, last night, right, it was the Queen Jubilee thing, so the Queen Jubilee is going on. So yay, Hail Mary Elizabeth II. Britannia! Anyway, so this Jubilee stuff was on. And Robert usually phones me in the night time. So I'm like, when you phoning then? No answer. So I'm like, It's like, hurry the fuck up and tell me what you're doing. And then he decides to phone. And like, do you know when someone's watching TV or something, you know they're watching there and not paying attention to what you're doing? So I was on the phone like this and I was like, blah 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 blah. And I could tell, and then I was like, you know what, you can just watch that, I'm just gonna leave you to it. Okay, bye. Ha! Text message! Oh, okay, it's actually from Robert, so that's quite funny. Let's read what he says. Ooh. Disco shot. Look how cool my eyes are. Lovely. Anyway, so I was just asking about the lesson. Hold on a second, Robert. Bob. People call him Bob, right? I hate that. I call him Robert. I'm like the only person in the world that does, because everyone calls him Bob. And I don't like that name because it just sounds so redneck. No offense to rednecks that have the internet and are watching me, but it just sounds really like, I just imagine, hey Billy Bob, how you doing? And stuff like that, you know, and it's just like, I don't know. Kiss one of those. No offense. Maybe a little bit, but you know, whatever. But you know what I mean, right? You just say, hey Billy Bob, how y'all doing? And stuff like that, and you're just like, no, I don't want that. He's just Robert. But then he uses this because my real name is Andrew, right? So I call him Robert because I tend to call people by their full name anyway. Like I call my brother David when everyone calls him Dave or Die. I call Sean Sean and most people call him Twat. But I call Robert Robert, everyone calls him Bob, and he's like, well, I can call you Andrew then. And I'm like, no, because if you call me Andrew I just want to murder. I shouldn't really be airing this on the internet because now everyone's going to do it. But I hate Andrew so much. And I would change my name, but then what's the point? You know? Like, it's just Drew Toombs sounds better than Andrew Toombs. But then if I had my mother's maiden name, which is Williams, I'd be Andrew Williams, which sounds okay. Rather than Drew Williams, Andrew Williams. Well, Williams sounds better because it's like syllabic symphony euthanasia. I didn't mean to say that. Equilibrium. Hey Mav. Don't say hi to the vlog.
What?
Don't say hi to the audience.
No.
Why?
Shut up.
You're fucking rude.
What?
You're rude.
No.
Say hi.
Don't bloody roll me in that.
Say hello.
No.
Say hello, you twat. Come here.
No.
Come here. I'm gonna chase you around to the camera now. Okay. Don't close the door in my face. Oh, she's so... Tap, say hello.
Can't do that.
Don't overpower me, it makes me look feeble on the internet. My mother's a man, really. She's strong as fuck. Ow!
Watch my door. You know where you live, I'm old, innit?
Why?
What?
Why?
Superpower.
I know you have. I can't open it like I'm feeble as fuck now. I'm hard table. My mother's been a twat.
Come on, wait, tit.
You're a tit. Hello, Chitty. I know it's because you're a fucking Hulk or something. She's a beast. And now, I look like I've been overpowered by my mother. But no, she's a man. Like, seriously, she's hard as fuck. Fucking beast of a woman, I must say. It's good to have strong women though, you know? Equal rights and stuff. 2 seconds, of course, my love. Jen, you go, Jen? Are you yummies? Are you yummies? Crunchy's nummies. Yeah, I don't want anything else? No, I don't. I'll be making Poetry Corner on that sometime soon as well, and I'll be making that. Well, one of you suggested the name was Defining Drew, because it plays on my DrewDefinition alias from my other channel. So I'm going to call the Get to Know Me stuff Defining Drew, unless you can think of something along those lines to work on, let me know in the comments. But I'll be making the Defining Drew first one sometime soon. I just need to think of a topic for it. I think of a good one to like kickstart that playlist, you know. So, yeah, remember to click on things instead of my face if you want to go and watch all that stuff. I will go into the side of the screen now so you can see all that lovely stuff and my face at the same time. And, yeah, thank you for watching. And remember to subscribe, leave comments if you wish to do so. Comment question. The video can be... what do you think of the monarchy? Personally, I don't really care for it. But that's just me. Because they don't really do anything. Like, it should be like medieval days where they were like tyrants or great kings and queens and stuff, and they actually rule the country rather than just sign papers and say, hey, this law's passed now. Chomp, chomp, chomp. You know, they should do stuff like ride into battle on a valiant steed with a sword or a lance. You know, that's what the queen should... I mean, she's a bit old for that now. But Prince Charles or Prince Harry or fucking William could do it, you know. Anyway, I digress. I'll see you. Thanks for watching. Until then, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hello there. So... I didn't say it that time. Nearly caught myself out then. Saf, are you sniffing a bag? Does it smell nice? Does it smell like nummies?